What's up, guys? Johnny with High Tech Security here, presenting a video on the top 3 ways I got domain admin in 2023. Let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Hopefully, by the end of this video, we can all represent this good picture right here where you're getting domain admin, your sister's getting domain admin, your brother's getting domain admin, everybody in the family is getting domain admin. Let's get into it. So the top way that I got domain admin this year was ADCS misconfiguration. So misconfigured certificate templates. For you guys who don't know, Spectre Ops back in 2022 came out with a great white paper and did a bunch of really good research on Active Directory certificate services and found, I think it's about 11 or 12 different attack vectors with certificate templates. So these are the top three that I used this year was ESC1, ESC4, then ESC8. ESC1 basically is just after you have a low priv user, you use that user to request a certificate on the behalf of a domain admin, and you go ahead and use that certificate to get a TGT for the domain admin, and then use that TGT to grab that domain admin's user hash. For those of you who don't know what a TGT is, it's a ticket granting ticket. It's a part of the Kerberos protocol that allows, it's basically just an access token that allows access to a specific resource. And so ESC1 is just allowing a user to request a certificate on the behalf of domain admin. ESC4 is just when low priv users have write permissions over certificate template, thus making it vulnerable to ESC1. ESC8, some of you guys might have heard this is stuff like, this is NTLM relay on the HTTP endpoint, so a big popular name for that's using Petit Potam. I know that's been a big attack for the last 2 years, and so yeah, this by far has been the top way I got domain admin this year. Usually it's the ESC1 vulnerability that I see. I've seen 4. I've leveraged 4 and 8 before. But ESC1 is by far the one that I see the most in most environments. Going on to the next one is credential dumping. So doing things such as SMB relay, dumping LSAS, LSA, and SAM. I have a video. I'll go ahead and link below in the description that that shows you guys how to dump LSAS, LSA, and SAM. I'll make a future video on SMB relay. SMB relay is using LLMNR poisoning or using responders to grab hashes and then giving those hashes to a computer that has SMB signing disabled. And then hopefully if the user that you pass the hash to is a local admin, it'll go ahead and dump credentials. So this is a popular way that I've done it. I've always just done it through CrapMapExec. I think I've gotten domain admin. This is a few times with this, but this is the second best way I got domain admin was through credential dumping. And just for reference, these are all post exploitation techniques. So this is after you've already grabbed a foothold somewhere in the network, whether it be an account, a hash, or a clear text password, things of that sort. Thought I'd want to go ahead and clarify that. The next way is man the middle v6. So this can also be used as a foothold as well as privilege escalation. So there's 2 parts of the attack. You can see in the picture here, this is how the attack works. You're the attacker, here's the victim. Out of the box, Windows machines have IPv6 enabled. And so what an attacker machine can do is spoof an IPv6 DNS server and say, hey, all your IPv6 traffic, go ahead and send to me and I'll go ahead and send it to wherever you need it. And then little does the victim know that that's not what's going on at all, and we're actually trying to grab a bunch of user hashes or passwords. So there's 2 parts to it. One of them is if you were to intercept a user credentials, regular user credentials, you can dump a bunch of Active Directory information that you can go ahead and sift through, and say you find like clear text passwords in the description, which unfortunately I have found before. You can go ahead and use that as a foothold. But it really just gives you a lot of ammo to work with when you're doing your engagements to try to find some information on the Active Directory network. The second part to this attack, which is a lot more interesting, is if you were to intercept domain admin credentials, you can use those credentials to relay to the domain controller. And the cool part about this attack is it'll create a user with DC sync privileges, and then you can go ahead and use that user to dump a bunch of credentials from the domain controller, and you have pwned the whole network. This one's pretty cool. It doesn't happen so much where I get a domain admin to log on to the network, but I have used this a bunch of times to gain either a foothold or lateral move across the network. And boom. Okay, so those are the top 3 ways, but I thought I'd go ahead and put a bonus walkthrough. So another way that I've gotten domain admin is finding sensitive documents, and so I'll go ahead and do a walkthrough on how to find sensitive documents with ManSpider. I think I have this nice picture of Spooderman here. Cue Spooderman.
I can't be the only one like this. You're right. I'm a spooter too.
But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. I'll show you guys how to go ahead and use ManSpider to find sensitive documents. Go ahead and log in here. So for those of you who don't know, ManSpider is a tool that you can use to parse through sensitive documents on a Active Directory domain. You can also use it to just parse documents on just local machines as well. So it'll go ahead and go through any SMB shares that a user has access to on a computer. So I'll go ahead and kind of explain what's going on here. So this is me saying you want to use ManSpider. This is the IP I'm targeting. You can go ahead and put a subnet in here, or there's been times where I put a word list with a bunch of subnets in it to go ahead and parse through all the IPs that I see on the network. So a thing that I like to do is after I have kind of the scope of the entire internal network, I will add those to a word list and then put the word list here. So I can go ahead and find any sensitive documents on all the machines. So this -C is basically, this is the keyword that we're looking for. So PASS, we're going to be looking for any documents that have the word pass in it. Really, we're looking for passwords. But you can go ahead and put admin, say there's, you want to find social security numbers, social, health, if I could spell, things of that sort. So it'll go ahead and look through all the shares and try to find all of these keywords on the document and also within the document as well. So the U flag is just saying that I want to use, what is going on here? The username that I want to use, and then the P is the password. So we'll go ahead and launch the attack. Looks like that did not work. Let's go ahead and try it again. Boom. So as you can see here, it went ahead and spidered through the document, and it found a document that had password 123 within the text file inside a don't look here drive. And I'll go ahead and pull up that. So here I have a map drive. Here I have a map drive with a folder that said don't look here, and then a document named passwords. And boom, you can see that it has passwords 123 mixed in the document, unfortunately. So this is just like it's kind of like a latch ditch effort if I haven't been able to get either lateral remove or I don't have a lot of techniques working. I'll go ahead and use ManSpider, try to see if I can find any sensitive documents. I'll go ahead and post a link in the description. It's made by a company named Black Lantern, so they did a lot of good work with this tool. I will add a caveat and list that it'll spider through network shares, but it won't actually go through like local documents, so anything on the C drive. So it'll, which is not the biggest, not the worst thing in the world, right? But just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah. All right, and that was it. Thanks you guys for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe for future videos. I got a lot of good things coming up. I hope you guys got some really good knowledge out of it. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.